Hello ladies and welcome to my video. I was just sitting down to finish my manicure and I thought I would show you guys how to apply our TruSine gel and some tips and tricks that I have. The first tip that I have is make sure that you have proper nail preparation, and in order to do that you can watch my other video that I literally just filmed, and I'll have it tagged in the description below in my YouTube. And that just walks you through on how to prep your nails. So right now my nails are prepped and clean and ready to go. And I also just filmed on how to apply wraps. So I have my 4 accent nails right here. So if you want to see that, you can also see that video. So some tips and tricks that I have is, while I've been prepping for this video, I've had my TruSine base coat, top coat, and my color all upside down. Now what that is doing is mixing up your gel without getting any air bubbles in it. You want to avoid air bubbles because nobody wants those on their nails. So what I'm going to do is start with the base coat, and I'll leave my other colors upside down. Throughout my manicure, if I remember, I'll like flip them upside down and like just keep the process going of going back and forth with that. But for the sake of the video, we're just going to dive on in. So I will talk about this lamp. This is our color cure lamp, which is $65, but if you host a party with me, you can earn product credit and get it for money off. But it has these buttons, and it has a 30 seconds, or 99 seconds is the first one, and then 60, and then 30 seconds. And then it has a little timer on top, and it's actually self-activated right now. I can just stick my hand in and it will turn on. It also has this removable bottom plate if you are doing your pedicure. It's magnetic, so that works like that. So, TruSine I like to cure for 60 seconds. I believe it is advertised for 45 seconds, but the more the merrier. And if you have the other gel system with your lamp is automatically set to go for the allotted time for TruSine. This lamp is, it works with both TruSine and the other product called Color Cure that I just mentioned. So I'm just starting with the base coat, and I'm doing a thin layer, and I am minding the gap. Now what that means is that I'm not going near my skin or my cuticles. Now you may think the gap is going to look crazy, but trust me, it will look just fine. If you get TruSine on your skin, or any kind of gel for that matter, and you cure it, that's going to create a bubble that you are just going to want to get under there, pick it up, and pick it off. So I'm just doing very thin layers. I just did my first 2 fingers. And then I'm going to do my pinky. My second tip is for each layer is to cap the tip. That means to go along the tip of your nail and seal that in as well, being sure or making sure not to get your skin. If you do, just take your perfectionist pen, which I don't have around me right now. Sometimes I'll just grab a wooden tool and I'll just get that gel off my skin. So I'm going to cure these for the correct amount of time. I will do 60 seconds, but again, I believe what is advertised is 45 seconds. So I will be right back. Okay, so now I'm going to grab my color. I have Mr. DJ. It actually just retired for Going Gone 2018. So, it is this gorgeous color. It is perfect for spring. I'm so excited. But anyway, so it's mixed up well. So what I do is, I believe it's called the helicopter method, is while I'm bringing up the brush out, I do these circular motions to get like most of the product off the wand, and I'm left with just enough on the brush. So I'm just going to paint. Now thin layers are best. When working with TruSine, there are some colors that take a little bit to build up, but you don't want to go in with thick layers immediately. Again, I'm minding the gap. I'm not touching my skin, and if I do get it on my skin, I'm going to make sure to remove it. Like so. Now you can never judge from the first coat because it is just a super thin first coat and not much is showing up until you do the second coat. So I'm going to do 2 coats of this, making sure not to touch my skin, making sure I'm capping the tips with each layer, and I will be right back. So I'm just beginning my second coat now. I just cured those for 60 seconds. And so another tip that I have for you is that these gel enamels are self-leveling, which means that if you have thicker brush strokes, they will level themselves out. Just don't cure it immediately, just wait a second and then it will become flat on its own. So I'm just going to finish up this second coat, cure it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished my second coat and I am happy with how they look. They're super cute. So that is my second coat of color, but if at this point you're putting on your gel and they're not to the opacity that you want, you can do 3 coats, you can do 4 coats, however many you want. The more coats you do, the harder your nails become, and a lot of people love that feeling. Right now I'm happy with just my 2 coats. I think it looks really good the way it is. So I'm just going to continue on with the top coat. And another note that I have, so why I say that you should do thin coats only, and the fact that these are self-leveling, when you put them on, let me make sure I'm putting on top coat. I've done that before where I put base coat on top. But anyway, because they are self-leveling, if you put a ton of gel on top of your nail, that gel is going to move along your nail and go into your beds and pool up. And then if you cure that, that is not good because that is going to create a big globby mess that you're going to want to pick at and peel off your nails. So the top coat is like any other coat. So you just do thin coats and you make sure you cap the tips. And I'm going to finish this hand, cure it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished curing my top coat. Another tip that I have for you guys, to make sure that your bottles are not close to your lamp because you do not want your colors to cure in the bottles or onto the wand. That is not a fun time. So after you have cured your last layer of top coat, you are going to take your alcohol wipe. Now this is my nail prep wipe from when I was prepping my nails. I can reuse it and I can wipe off the tacky layer from the gel. Now if you skip this step, you are going to hate your gel because it's going to be super sticky. This is the important step to make sure that your gel is not tacky at all. Now again, you can use the nail prep wipe or you can use straight up alcohol, but there you go. Now your nails are good to go. Alright, thanks for watching and I'll see you in another video. Bye guys. One last tip that I forgot to mention is that when you are doing your top coat, make sure you are covering the surface completely and that you're not leaving any gaps, because when you go to use the alcohol wipe and wipe your nails, you are going to see some of your color come up from the areas where you did not put top coat. So let's see if I have any. I have very slight pink. I don't know if you can see it. I have very little amounts of pink on here, but that's probably from like if I had it on the edge. If I had the color on the edge but I didn't get the top coat on the edge, that's probably from where it's from. Alright. Now, this time for real I'm leaving. Okay, thanks for watching again. Bye guys.